finally got official information on the new Avatar show. Oh boy. The last few days of discussion have been. They really have restarted the fire. With the motive of the 20th anniversary of the original show's premiere, Avatar Studios and Paramount Pictures have announced the official title, synopsis, and duration of the new show. After Seven Havens is set in a world shattered by the devastating cataclysm. A young airbender discovers she's the new Avatar after Korra, but in this dangerous era, that title marked her as humanity's destroyer, not its savior. Haunted by both human and spirit enemies, she and her long-lost twin must uncover their mysterious origins and save the Seven Havens before civilization's last strongholds collapse. And we already got confirmation that there's 2 seasons of 13 episodes each greenlit already, so we can expect a more cohesive story than The Legend of Korra. Speaking of which... It's not a secret that ever since The Legend of Korra came out, there has been a great debate in the Avatar fandom between Korra haters and Korra defenders. That she is a Marisu, that she is incompetent, that she broke the Avatar cycle, that she let a fascist dictator take hold of the Earth Kingdom. And even if I think that these critiques are mostly exaggerated and some are straight BS, right now I'm not going to go into detail into each of them because I haven't seen The Legend of Korra in like a year or so, so in my memory for details is like, eh. But I still will defend her if I have to, so come at me! And look, I'm not saying that you cannot dislike the show. I will be the first to admit that it has its first share of problems narratively and story-wise and some character-wise problems. But a lot of you seem to forget that Korra was 18 and was manipulated by her uncle, who she trusted, and that her uncle was the one who destroyed the Avatar cycle, not Korra. But what do I know? Hey Clara, isn't this a video about the new Avatar show? What does Korra have to do with anything? Well, you see random character I wrote to get back in track. As the synopsis well says, the world is now shattered after a great cataclysm happened, and the Avatar is no longer considered humanity's savior, but its destroyer. Why? Well, if we are to believe the leaks, it's all because of Korra. Or that's what we're led to believe with the information that we have. Because I think what Avatar Studios is trying to do right here is, and I know I may sound crazy, I may be completely wrong. What I think Avatar Studios is trying to do is do a commentary on how the public perceives Korra, both in the universe of the series and in real life. So, my guess is that this event that Korra is facing against is an event of such magnitude that it would extinct humanity. It would extinct everyone and both human and spirit alike. It may be like a big asteroid with spiritual energy, or like a spiritual event that we don't know of, or maybe it's Cthulhu, I don't know. And to face against and save most amount of people that she can, Korra will have to bend in such a scale that even if that's not what she wants, she's going to reshape the world of Avatar and still kill a lot of people, but a lot less people than that would have died if she had done nothing. But completely understandably, these people that survive will blame her for what happened to humanity. Now that they have to survive in these 7 havens that are slowly falling apart, maybe. But I don't think that what happened is going to be as simple as people suppose. And that's where our new Avatar and her twin sister enters to solve the mystery of their origins, to solve why Korra died and why did she have to reshape the world. Ooh, good take. Do, do you hear something? No. No! Okay, I haven't mentioned her a ton. From what we know of the lake, from the lakes, this twin sister of the Avatar was taken by the White Lotus when they were found as babies or infants, because the White Lotus thought that this baby was the Avatar, not the protagonist, not the real Avatar. So this twin sister is going to be more powerful and more skilled on earthbending because she received formal training, while the Avatar had to survive on the streets by herself. But this is not the main point of this section, because there's a big elephant mandrill that I have to address with this. Because there's a big portion of people, of fans, that seem to believe that the Avatar having a twin means that this twin is also the Avatar. But I want to be very clear here. With the lore we have of the Avatar world, there cannot be two avatars at the same time. Oh, but Clara, what about Batu? Couldn't the second avatar have Batu as their power source? Good question, good point, random character. Good question, random character. And look, I'm not opposed at this idea, but I think that for it to happen, there would need to be a massive retcon at how Rava and Batu works in the universe of the show, because right now it has a lot of narrative and conceptual problems. So from what we're told in the show, Rava and Batu are supposed to be both equally powerful and neutral to keep the balance of the world. Yet, Rava is said to have always won against Batu in this cycle of 10,000 years. And also, Batu is portrayed as a purely evil entity, while Rava is portrayed as comparatively good, a neutral entity too, a neutral spirit too, but also good and. So, what's the retcon I think should happen? For it to work, I think Batu should truly become a neutral spirit. A destructive one, yeah, but a neutral one, not a purely evil one. And when Korra died, Rava and Batu got separated, and each went to this pair of twins. One that became the avatar associated with Rava, and one that got Batu as their avatar spirit. An avatar of creation and an avatar of destruction, who each keep in balance the other, because destruction is necessary for creation. And look, I could go more in depth, but I'm not very literate on East Asian philosophy, and I don't want to look like I am. But I'm working on that because I want to talk a little bit about my problems with one's history in the Legend of Korra. So subscribe for a future video. And to close the video, here I have two wishes of what I want to happen on the show. One, and I think it's a given, but please, 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 show us characters that we saw on The Legend of Korra, if they survived, obviously. Mostly I want to see Jinora, now like a adult, maybe leading the surviving air nomads in one of the havens. With Kai, please. They are so adorable. I want them to. I want to see how they are as adults, and yeah. And I think it would be interesting if Jinora was part of the people that think that Korra was wrong with how she handled this cataclysm. Because, yeah, tension, drama, woo! And also, I would like to see Asami. Please tell me she survived. I want to see her not being able to grow old with her loved one. And I think that since this show I think takes place like 40 years after the Legend of Korra, where we left in the Legend of Korra, he wouldn't be that old, so yeah, it would be interesting, I think. Since the Avatar Twin is going to be more proficient and more skilled in airbending than the Avatar, I would like to see that the twin is like has like a lot of proficiencies in like a lot of sub bending styles like sand bending, metal bending, lava bending, glass bending that was mentioned on the Kyoshi novels. And also, I would like to one. I don't know if from to which angle they are going to handle the relationship between the Avatar and her twin, but I would like to see something like with what happened with Avatar with Kyoshi and Jun. I don't know how to pronounce it. To look it up because he was like the avatar, a false avatar before Kyoshi, because the sages, the White Lotus, thought that Jun was the avatar, but he wasn't really, and it was like a lot of tension. I don't want to spoil the Kyoshi novels too much, but yeah, I would like to see if that happens here or if they get along. I don't know. I'm interested to see it. So yeah. So with all that out of the way, thank you very much for watching the video. Leave a like if you liked, leave a comment that I will be reading them all. Subscribe for future videos that I hope are more often than once a month like I've done before. And also you can find all my socials, Blue Sky and TikTok on the description. I've been Geeking Clara, and I see you all on the next video. Bye bye!